Hi, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Angie, and what we'll be talking about today is how to actually mark up your charts on TradingView to trade HFX. HFX, if you don't know, is also known as high frequency Forex, also known as binary options trading. And you can see a bunch of other videos on YouTube about exactly what it is if you want to learn more about it. But ultimately today, I am showing you how I mark up my charts to be able to trade HFX. And so, again, I want to reiterate, this is how I mark up my charts, because marking up charts is all about personal perspective. And so I don't want anyone to be caught up on this is just the only way to do it. But this is how I personally see profits. This is how I enter and exit my trades based off of the trend lines and the support and resistance that I mark up. All right. So I like to start top to bottom. We're going to jump right into it. I like to start top to bottom. So even though I am entering this trade on the 5-minute time frame, I like to start at the daily. The daily, ultimately, from my perspective, it just ultimately, because I don't know, I never know how long I'm going to be trading. And so it just gives me an overall basic strong support and a basic strong resistance of where price recently was in the last couple of days or so. So I see that price has came here in this area a bunch of times. And of course, if you look left to get right, then pretty much you find yourself to be in a strong resistance or support area. So I want to come over here. I want to grab a horizontal line, and I want to mark this area as my daily resistance. All right. I am looking, of course, I had this up here, but I am looking for the most recent. Remember that each candle represents a day. So this is today. This red candle was today. This green candle was yesterday. The red candle was the day before, and so on and so forth. And so what this shows me is price came up to this level of resistance and shot back down. So this shows to be a strong level of resistance. All right. So I see the price came down here multiple times for a strong support area. So though that zone alone is going to serve as, this is where my daily zone is, where I'm going to be marking up the rest of my chart. So now I want to jump down to a 4-hour. And so this will give me a little more insight. I will see if I may want to mark maybe one resistance or maybe one area of support here. Yeah, I do. I want to mark in this area. And also, rule of thumb, support and resistance is not a specific line. So even though I mark this line and it reads 109.419, that isn't just specifically for that line. Support and resistance serves as a zone, as an area. So it's a roundabout area. You can see the price wicked up here a few times. Sometimes it came shy of hitting this line. So it's about a roundabout area. And so when I'm marking up my charts, I like on different time frames, I like to make my lines, my support and resistance lines, different colors. So you can do this however you want to. So my blue is going to serve as my daily. My red is going to serve as my 4-hour. My purple is going to serve as my 4-hour. And so now I'm going to jump down to the hour time frame and see if we can get some support and resistance within that. When we started, I didn't say we were on USDJPY. That is my number one currency to trade, high frequency Forex. I have a lot of personal success with it, so I like it personally. All right, so in this area, as I go down in time, I like to more focus on where price is currently. So each of these candles are now it took an hour to make those. So an hour to make this green candle, this candle, this candle, and so on and so forth. So I see price has been struggling to get through this area. And so you can also tell a strong area of support and resistance if it has a support and resistance on that same zone. All right. So what I mean by that is I see that price has came and struggled to get through this area in the previous hours. And so I also see a few days ago, this was May 7th, it struggled it was a resistance, all right, that turned into a support. All right, that could potentially turn back into a resistance area. So we may be selling here. So we'll continue to mark up our charts. I want to jump down to the 15-minute. Remember, this is how I personally mark up my charts. All right, so we see price has came down on our 15-minute time frame. It has came down. It was a strong support area on our daily support area, came back up, touched our hour resistance or close to it, came back down. So we want to see if we want to leave it alone or if we want to mark a 15-minute here. And I may. All right, so I may mark a 15-minute zone here. I may mark a 15-minute zone here, possibly. Let's go with a different color. Okay, let's go with like a gray for a 15-minute. All right. I see price kind of danced around in here previously. Not really a strong structure here, but we'll see. We'll see. This is where price currently is on this candle. This is a 15-minute candle. It has 5 minutes and 13 seconds left. And so price came up here at the 4-hour and shot all the way back down to the daily support. It's messing around with the in the 15-minute zone. It came back in this area, so we'll see. I'm going to jump down to the 5-minute. This is the time frame that I actually enter my trades on. So we see the price danced around and it's this daily support. It was a strong daily support. And of course, if you don't know, the higher the time frame, the stronger the support and resistance. So that's why I personally like marking up top to bottom, even though I'm entering on such a small time frame. A lot of people, when they trade HFX, because you are trading on a time spectrum, whether you're entering the trade for 1 minute, 2 minutes, or 3 minutes, they may like, marking their charts up on a smaller time frame. But me personally, I like marking my chart up from top to bottom on the higher time frames. So it's up here, it came up here, danced around. It didn't quite hit our mark, our support, came back down. This area is serving as like a support area. So I might draw just a box here just so I know my zones. Okay, so something like that. All right, so price here, we seen that previously it hit it and came back down. I would possibly be looking for it to sell here. Of course, it's other confirmations that I will be looking for, but Specifically, this video was just showing you exactly how I personally mark up my charts to trade high frequency Forex. So I hope you guys found some type of value. If you have any additional questions, go ahead and drop it in the comment box. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys next week for another video.